Hey there, fellow travelers. Today I want to ask that you give me a few minutes of your valuable time, and I promise you'll be amazed. Sometimes the best travel experiences come from venturing off the beaten path. Some destinations are world famous, but are they really the best places to visit? In this video, we'll compare 10 iconic locations to 10 underrated hidden gems, and you will find your next dream destination. Guaranteed. So make sure to stick around till the end, because number 1 is gonna blow your mind. Let's go! Alright, let's start with a classic Paris. It's called the City of Love for a reason, right? The Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, those charming cafes, it's all magical. But let me ask you, have you ever been to Paris in, say, July? It's wall-to-wall people. Now imagine strolling down cobblestone streets, the scent of fresh pastries wafting from local boulangeries, colorful flower boxes adorning half-timbered houses. This is Colmar, France, a fairy tale town in the heart of Alsace. Colmar is like taking a time machine back to the Middle Ages with its canals, its colorful buildings, its slower pace of life. You can wander through the old town, sample Alsatian wines, and really soak in the ambiance without bumping elbows with 1,000 other tourists. Imagine yourself sipping a crisp Riesling on a sunny terrace overlooking a canal lined with colorful houses. Now I'm not saying you shouldn't visit Paris, it's an iconic city for a reason, but if you're looking for a more intimate, authentic, and romantic experience, Colmar might just steal your heart. Let's be honest, we've all daydreamed about Santorini. Those whitewashed houses perched on volcanic cliffs, the Aegean Sea shimmering below. It's the stuff of postcards. But here's the thing about postcards, they don't show the crowds. Now picture this, a harbor so picturesque it looks like a watercolor painting come to life. This, my friends, is Simi, a hidden gem in the Dodecanese Islands. Simi is everything Santorini is, but without the throngs of tourists. It's a place where you can wander through narrow alleyways, discover hidden tavernas serving up fresh-caught seafood, and bask on secluded beaches. One of my favorite things about Simi is its authenticity. This is a living, breathing island, not just a tourist destination. And the beaches! Forget fighting for a patch of sand on Santorini. Simi boasts secluded coves accessible only by boat. So, if you're yearning for the beauty of the Greek islands without the crowds and the inflated prices, Simi is calling your name. The Grand Canyon, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a natural wonder of the world, and let's face it, a bit of a tourist trap. Don't get me wrong, the Grand Canyon is undeniably impressive. But have you ever considered its lesser-known but equally awe-inspiring neighbor? Welcome to Canyonlands National Park. Imagine towering mesas rising from the desert floor, deep canyons carved by the Colorado River, and panoramic views that stretch as far as the eye can see. Canyonlands is like having the Grand Canyon all to yourself. There are fewer crowds, more opportunities for solitude, and a sense of adventure that's hard to find in more popular parks. You can hike through narrow canyons, go whitewater rafting on the Colorado River, or simply find a quiet spot to watch the sunset over the canyons. And for you photographers out there, Canyonlands is a dream come true. The play of light and shadow on the sandstone cliffs creates a photographer's paradise. So if you're looking for a truly awe-inspiring experience in the American Southwest, skip the crowds at the Grand Canyon and head to Canyonlands National Park. Chapter 4, Venice versus Annecy Canal Dreams in Europe. Ah, Venice, the city of canals, a symphony of water and stone, a gondola ride through history. It's undeniably romantic, but it can also be crowded, expensive, and let's be honest, a little smelly at times. Now let me transport you to a different kind of canal city. Nestled amidst the French Alps, with crystal-clear waters reflecting snow-capped peaks, lies Annecy, a town that will steal your heart. Annecy is like a miniature Venice with all the charm and none of the crowds. You can stroll along the canals, admire the colorful buildings, and enjoy a leisurely lunch at a waterfront cafe. Surrounded by mountains, the town has a fairy tale-like quality. You can take a boat ride on Lake Annecy, hike to stunning viewpoints, or simply relax in one of the many parks and gardens. And don't even get me started on the food. Annecy is located in the Savoie region of France, known for its hearty cuisine and delicious cheeses. So, if you're dreaming of a canal-side escape without the crowds and the clichés, Annecy is the perfect destination. Chapter 5. Machu Picchu vs. Choqquequirao, Incan Adventures in Peru. Machu Picchu, the lost city of the Incas, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and a truly awe-inspiring destination. But with its popularity comes crowds, permits, and a certain level of tourist fatigue. But fear not, intrepid travelers, for there's another, even more remote Incan city waiting to be discovered. Hidden deep in the Vilcabamba mountain range lies Choqquequirao, a site so remote it can only be reached by foot. Choqquequirao is like stepping back in time. This sprawling Incan city, often referred to as Machu Picchu's sister city, is believed to have been a royal estate or religious center. Today it's a hiker's paradise, offering stunning views, fascinating ruins, and a sense of adventure that's hard to find elsewhere. The trek to Choqquequirao is not for the faint of heart. It's a challenging 4-day hike through rugged terrain, but the rewards are well worth the effort. Imagine arriving at the ruins, shrouded in mist, with the Andes Mountains as your backdrop. It's a truly unforgettable experience. So if you're looking for a truly off-the-beaten-path adventure, lace up your hiking boots and set your sights on Choqquequirao. Chapter 6. Maldives vs. Raja Ampat Paradise Found Underwater. The Maldives, those overwater bungalows, those pristine beaches, those crystal clear waters. It's a dream destination for many, but it can also be quite expensive and, dare I say, a bit generic. Now imagine diving into a world of vibrant coral reefs, swimming alongside manta rays and whale sharks, and exploring islands so remote they feel like they're at the edge of the world. Welcome to Raja Ampat, Indonesia, a diver's paradise. Raja Ampat is home to the richest marine biodiversity on Earth. Whether you're a seasoned diver or a snorkeling enthusiast, Raja Ampat will blow your mind. You can explore underwater pinnacles, drift along vibrant coral walls, and even encounter the elusive Wabagong shark. And when you're not underwater, you can relax on pristine beaches, hike through lush rainforests, and experience the unique culture of the local Papuan people. So if you're looking for an off-the-beaten-path adventure that will take your breath away, skip the Maldives and book a trip to Raja Ampat. Chapter 7. Rome vs. Matera. Ancient history, modern marvel. Rome, the eternal city, a treasure trove of history, art, and culture. But Rome can also be overwhelming and crowded. Now imagine wandering through ancient cave dwellings in Matera, Italy, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that will transport you back in time. Matera is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. The Sassi districts are a network of cave dwellings and churches. Walking through the Sassi is like stepping back in time. Explore ancient cave churches and admire the city's architecture. Matera is also a vibrant and modern city. The Sassi districts are now a hub for artists and designers. For a unique travel experience, skip Rome and head to Matera. Chapter 8. Tokyo vs. Kanazawa. From neon lights to traditional delights. Tokyo, a city of neon lights, towering skyscrapers, and frenetic energy. For a traditional experience, visit Kanazawa, where past and present blend seamlessly. Discover hidden gardens, samurai districts, and geisha tea houses. Stroll through ancient temples and witness traditional crafts. Kenrokuen Garden is one of Japan's most beautiful gardens. With ponds, waterfalls, and manicured landscapes, it's a tranquil oasis. Kanazawa's Nagamachi Samurai District is a must-visit for history enthusiasts. Wander through narrow streets lined with former samurai residences. Experience a traditional tea ceremony in Kanazawa. The city is renowned for its geisha culture and elegant tea ceremonies. For an authentic Japanese experience, skip Tokyo and head to Kanazawa. Chapter 9. New York City vs. Charleston. Urban buzz vs. Southern charm. New York City, the city that never sleeps. A melting pot of cultures, a concrete jungle that pulsates with energy. It's iconic but can be overwhelming and expensive. Now imagine strolling down cobblestone streets, sipping sweet tea, and experiencing Southern hospitality. Welcome to Charleston, South Carolina, a city that will charm your socks off. Charleston is steeped in history and Southern charm. From horse-drawn carriages to colorful row houses, it's like stepping back in time. The city boasts one of the best-preserved collections of antebellum architecture, and no trip to Charleston is complete without experiencing its renowned culinary scene. Charleston is best explored on foot. Stroll along the Battery, admire Rainbow Row, and discover hidden courtyards. For a charming and relaxing getaway, skip New York City and head to Charleston. Chapter 10. The #1 underrated destination, a hidden gem revealed. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the #1 underrated destination that you absolutely need to visit, instead of its iconic counterpart, is, drumroll, a secret. I'm just kidding. But seriously, this video has given you 9 amazing alternatives to some of the most popular and crowded destinations in the world. So, next time you're planning a trip, consider venturing off the beaten path. You might just discover your new favorite destination. So which of these iconic versus underrated destinations surprised you the most? Would you rather visit a famous place like Paris or an off-the-beaten-path spot like Colmar? Drop a comment below and let us know your dream travel destination. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more amazing travel adventures.